though, the independent deli owner who says she's being squeezed out by Starbucks and other big-name brands opening up within a few hundred yards at her door.
Yes, Wendy Baird says it's putting the jobs of some of her workers at risk, and she has criticised Nottingham City Council for allowing the multiples to move in.
Well, for its part, the council says it's simply trying to keep the city thriving. Mike O'Sullivan is outside Wendy's deli tonight. Mike, just how many big-name outlets are there in that street?
Well, Sarah, too many, according to the deli owner just down the road. This is the latest of the big boys to move in. Starbucks in what used to be an old pub, the opposite Nottingham railway station. And it's the sheer might of the multiples that has the deli owner worried. Family run and open for 18 years. Now it's claimed this independent deli in the centre of Nottingham is being swamped by big-name multiple brands. 2 of the 5 jobs here could be at risk. The owner told me trade usually dips by 20% when a new corporate competitor arrives.
Sainsbury's only opened last November, so we haven't really recovered from that yet. So if Starbucks takes 20%, we're talking about 40% almost. And yes, it's very serious. We may have some job losses.
Here's how the multiples have marched into 300 yards around the deli on Carrington Street. Sainsbury's Local, Subway, Greggs, Tesco Extra, now a pub that's becoming a Starbucks. The street is on the lucrative pedestrian route to the railway station. So does it matter to customers where they shop?
I think it's better to see shops occupied than empty, which is happening quite a bit across the city.
It will ruin her business, definitely, because their prices are obviously less than the cafe.
There is a Starbucks everywhere, so they definitely should maybe think about where they're placed, because it's not really fair on the smaller businesses.
Starbucks claims independents can do well alongside them. And it said in a statement, this store will support the overall regeneration of the neighbourhood around the station, and we expect to create between 15 to 20 new local jobs. The council says it's prioritised independent retailers in the past couple of years and will continue to do so as it tries to regenerate the area around the station. Well, Nottingham City Council says people in a city this size expect a wide range of retailers. I'm joined now by Councillor Nick MacDonald, who's responsible for economic regeneration. Good evening, Nick. Nick, you say you're trying to make the independent sector a priority. Is that really the case around here?
Well, we love our independents in Nottingham. We actually have the second highest number of independents anywhere outside of London. I use independent retailers myself when I can. I would urge people watching...
But what are you doing to prioritise them?
We have incentives, financial incentives, business mentoring. We have all sorts of things that we're doing to protect independents. We're prioritising key areas where independents are. But, of course, we're a big city and people do expect choice. And actually, we don't always have control over whether brands come to the city. The other point I would make is that actually we want units filled, and I think most people would recognise that sometimes that means national brands.
OK, Nick MacDonald, thank you very much indeed. Well, Wendy and a couple of other retailers are making up a new group now, the East Midlands Food and Drink Focus Group, to help boost the independent sector.
All right, Mike, thank you. Well, we asked you on Twitter if you thought there are too many big chains on the high street. Here are some of your views.
Well, Mike Jacobs strongly agrees. He says the independents in Bakewell feel they'll lose staff because Costa Coffee is opening.
Claire Gunning and Bassetlaw councillor Ian Campbell both say the problem is because rents are too high and only big companies can afford them.
But a commercial property company says the market has never been better for independents.
And finally, Paul Goodacre says he believes there's room for both, and if the independent shops are good enough, they will still thrive. Thank you for all your tweets.